Good morning from Camping World Mesa. This is Hayden. I'm here to show you guys this wonderful primetime Avenger. It is a used 2024. I think it's a great option if you're looking for a nice used RV. We're gonna go over everything, so let's get started. I'm gonna come over to the front. We'll just go back to front all around and then we'll go inside. Automatic tongue jack. Can run right off the 7-way or battery, so it's only 12 volts. Very easy to use. We have pass-through storage with a little hook here. Just goes right in. And here you can see you have a lot of storage. Let me go to wide angle so we can see it all. Little light on the other end. These are also automatic jacks. Not automatic leveling, but you just press a button, they go down. Here you have your black tank flush. Very important feature that a lot of new trailers are starting to omit. Like the Coleman line is great and everything, but a lot of them don't have black tank flushes. For those of you who aren't aware of what they do, basically when you are going to dump your RV, when you're gonna flush out all that nasty black tank and gray tank, what you can do is plug a hose in here and then water will pump in and help push out all that nasty stuff. It'll make your dump a little faster and it'll keep your RV cleaner. So let's walk on down through here. We have go to your gutters on all 4 corners. That means there's going to be less water buildup, just less chance of water damage. We are dual axle. Then here's your regular city water connection, as well as satellite hookup for Wi-Fi and internet. Here you have your outside shower. With that, it's just a hot and cold running shower head. It's really nice for washing off your boots. For me, whenever I'm camping with my trailer, whenever it's really cold out and I'm really dirty, and it's kind of nice just to have hot water when you're dirty in the cold. Here you can see we have the back bar. With that, you can install a cargo rack. You can put a generator on there, bicycles, and it already has the spare tire rack as well as a spare tire. There's your hot water heater, and then here's a nice little spray port. It's kind of similar to your outside shower. You can just plug a hose into that, screw a hose into that, and then you can have like a direct connection to your fresh water tank. We have a little leash latch for Rover, or maybe a lost husband if he likes to get away. Previous owners did take out the outside kitchen, but you still have your outlets and you still have an LP connect. So you could use this for storage, or you could, bolt a fridge in there, a 12-volt fridge, or maybe a little pull-out grill, or you could just keep your grill in there. Like if you have a nice Blackstone or something, you could keep your grill in there and then bring it out here, plug it into the LP connect, and then you could, run your grill off the propane on the front of the RV rather than having to bring your own, propane tank. It's just a nice option. I mean, if you don't want an outside kitchen, it's a ton of storage. If you do want an outside kitchen, it's fully ready for you. You have a very large 12-volt awning, so this will open with just your 7-way or a battery, and you have an LED light strip underneath. It'll make a nice little light. It'll be bright enough to read, dark enough to see the stars. 2 AC adapters. A little dirty there, but we'll clean that for you. We have a appliance guarantee and detail wash for all units. Outside waterproof speakers, and then of course your other side of the pass-through storage goes right in, clicks in like that. Just push that up to release. Very easy. And then there's your retract and extend for the jacks, as well as a light, and then just here's another look at your storage. This one also features the upgraded Lipper solid steps. These are very nice. They're basically just allowing you to touch the ground rather than having hanging steps, which can break and can feel wobbly. Those legs extend individually, so even if you're on like a crazy angle, you can make one leg longer than the other. That way it's always a nice flat surface. Holds about 3,000 pounds, so no troubles there. Little bottle opener for nice beer after work. Coming in, here's our screen door. You have a nice upgraded handle here, so it's a little bit bigger, help you get up, especially if you got bad knees. And then we're on the inside. So what makes this unit special, I know we're a little dirty in here, but we clean these things. This thing just came in. What makes this one special is this actually has the private bedroom door. So those screaming kids, you can just close this, and then you'll have a little bit more privacy on the inside. Also, another feature is they don't have anything blocking your mattress. So if you did want to get a bigger, wider mattress, it may not fit perfectly, but you do have the option. So if you found a mattress you liked and it's just a little bit wider than some of the Passport and Coleman models where they kind of have cubbies here blocking that, this would allow you a wider mattress. As you can see, there's just Nothing blocking it there. You have 2 AC adapters, USB hookups for your cell phone, and those are on both sides. Lots of storage. Nice to have a little vanity mirror in the bedroom. You know, when you're waking up, you may not have the bathroom free, so you can kind of, you know, do your hair or get ready in the morning without having to worry too much. More storage. And then over here we have your TV hookups. Previous owners definitely had a TV here. You can just put your backer right there, right into the stud, and you can put a TV in the same place. Also, you have more room than a traditional slideless bunkhouse for your TV, because a lot of times you only have like a little corner or something. That's a very nice feature. This is a trifold sofa, so this will actually come out into a pretty decent sized bed. The dinette also turns into a bed, and there's also storage down here. Oh, almost dropped my phone. A little slow today. Pulled my back out last night, so bear with me, guys. Nice big window here. And then here's a nice head unit, so you can listen to music. You can also plug in your HDMI so that your TV audio can come through the indoor and outdoor speakers. They'll be divided into zones. So one zone will be inside and one zone will be outside. Here's more TV hookups. You can see, once again, previous owners did have a TV here, but once you put your TV backer there, you know, that'll be all covered up. Or, you know, you can put a little nice picture of that big bass you caught last year over at Parker Canyon Lake. Ducted air conditioning. Lots of ducts throughout here. There's a duct in the bedroom right there, and then 2 ducts in the living room, and there should be ducts back here. So bunkhouse ducts. Here we have adult sized bunk beds, as well as some storage underneath. Now this is a nice feature. Not a lot of people talk about this, but the sink is on the outside of the bathroom. The idea here is that if someone is using the bathroom, they're not taking up the whole amenities of the bathroom. So someone can be out here brushing their teeth, getting their hair ready, curling irons, flossing, and then one person can be showering or using the restroom. Alright, just more views of the shower. Looks like they removed the shower curtain too, but that's an easy fix. We'll throw one of those in. I mean, we're Camping World, for heaven's sake. We're not gonna let you go without a shower curtain. Here's our controls for the hot water heater, medicine cabinet storage, and then over here we have our 12-volt refrigerator. It's a deep reach. These 12-volt fridges will cool in about an hour. This one, oh yeah, so this is the double opening one, so you can open it either way. You can open it from this way or from this way. That way, you know, when you're in a pinch, you know, when you got kids running through here and everything, and maybe you're sitting over by the bunks or you're getting ready, you can just, hey, you know, where's my water? And then when you're in the kitchen getting dinner ready, you know, open it up that way. Very nice little feature. These came out, this is pretty much the first year they had this. This is a used 2024. That was the first year they did the dual opening doors. So this unit, pretty historic, kind of ahead of its time. 3-burner stove with splashback. So it works as counter space. Then you pop that up, comes back. Then you have your 3-burner stove, and this will help protect your walls from grease spills. Nice baby bath sink and a Magic Chef oven. These ovens, I mean, a lot of people have complained about RV ovens in the past. What I always tell people is that, you know, if you just put a pizza stone at the bottom of these things, let me get this right here. See what's going on. Anyway, if you just put a pizza stone at the bottom of these, it'll help disperse the heat real nice. Nice color cabinetry, plenty of storage underneath, lots of drawers for utensils. Yeah, really, really nice coach. So, let me know what questions you guys have. Very happy to show this to you. I think it's a great opportunity. Let me know how we can help. Hope you have a great day.